Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we have Weston's E.N.T appointment, and we actually have Noah's E.N.T appointment as well. We called to see if we could get Noah in as well. It has been a month since he has been seen, and he said if in a month he's still having the issues, which he totally is. It breaks my heart. We actually just came down the stairs and he said, "Mom, the kids were spinning in gym class. It made me dizzy. I don't know what's going on." So we're gonna have his ears checked again. And we're also going to be having Weston's ears and hearing checked again. And then I also have my little purse. I actually got this purse in Florida on our honeymoon. Where's the little piece of paper? Great, I lost the paper. Right here. I have this that the speech therapist wanted us to bring. Weston had speech this morning. Everything went good. You ready? So we're gonna get going. What? That was from Valentine's? Wow. Hey, let me see your hat. That is so cool. We found this Toy Story hat in the dollar section at Target. So cool. Wow. What letter is that? Q. All right, let's go to the car. Grab your snack. We gotta go. Hey, go grab your coat and your snack. A quick update on how the boys' E.N.T appointment went. The videos are kind of like all over the place. I'm so sorry. I'm almost 9 months pregnant, or I am 9 months pregnant. I am almost 35 weeks. I think 9 months pregnant is 37 weeks. So 8 months pregnant, 8.5. Who cares? I'm almost 35 weeks pregnant. I'm at the end of my pregnancy. I'm tired, so I've just been kind of like filming random clips here and there, and so I'm sorry if our videos are like kind of all mumbled and jumbled and like all over the place, and I'm sorry for the background noise. The kids are eating dinner back there. Anyways, so basically the boys went to their E.N.T appointment. Noah was having a follow-up because he is still dizzy, experiencing dizzy spells, is still saying the house is spinning, and still having all of that. Weston, this was his second E.N.T appointment. He actually had an E.N.T appointment. I feel like I have to talk loud. He actually had an E.N.T appointment when he was 12 months old, and he did fall into like the normal range with like hearing and the fluid. But things have changed, as you guys know. If you watched our previous videos, Weston had the fluid test done. I don't know medical terms. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm nothing like that. So I don't know medical terms, but he had the test done and his eardrums had no reaction. These kids know that if they move from the table, dinner's done. You do not leave the table until your dinner's done. Anyways, Weston had the fluid test done and his eardrums had no reaction, and so we brought him into, well, actually he already had a well-child visit, and my doctor also said there is fluid in his ears, no ear infection. So he set us up to go see the E.N.T. So the boys had an appointment that day. So Weston has fluid in his ears. He basically said, if you take your fingers, plug your ears. Everyone, let's all do that. Take your fingers, plug your ears, like plug them good. That's how Weston is hearing. He said his one ear is a little bit, like if you kind of unplugged your ear a little bit, the other one is like if you like really put your finger in there. So that is how he is hearing, and his eardrum is sucked back. So Weston has to have surgery. He is having tubes put in, just like Noah. They're around the same age as well. If you guys have been following us for a while, Noah got ear tubes at around 18 to 20 months. Yeah, in February, March. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. They got ear tubes around the same age. But yes, Weston's getting ear tubes. He has his surgery scheduled for March 8th at 7:30 in the morning. We have to be to the hospital at 6 a.m. We still need to schedule a pre-op surgery. We still need to schedule a pre-op appointment for Weston, and then his post-op surgery, because the doctor likes to see his patients 3 to 4 weeks after surgery, and they scheduled it for April 2nd. And if you guys are new to my channel, April 2nd is my due date. So either I'm gonna be super pregnant at that appointment, I'm gonna have a baby with me at that appointment, or it's gonna be Gage bringing him alone to that appointment because I had just given birth and I'm in the hospital. So anyways, or we reschedule, one of the two. So yeah, that is what's going on with Weston. He is getting ear tubes, and we are hoping that helps a lot with his speech, because his speech hasn't progressed the way it should have. And I do get a couple questions on why Weston is in speech. Weston is going to be 2. Weston's going to be 2 June 2nd. So he is almost 20 months. He's almost 20 months. Yeah, that's crazy. He's almost 20 months old. And he has the language, the speech of, I would say about 11, 12 month old. When he first started speech therapy and they did the evaluation and they went over everything, if you guys did not see that video, or if you're new to my channel, Weston was evaluated for everything, not just speech, past everything else. He was actually above and beyond everything else, but his speech, he was at a 6-month-old level when he first started speech therapy. So that is why he's in speech, and I know that early intervention is better. So we're kind of hoping that these tubes help fix the problem. We're hoping that the tubes help. He is starting to say more, and so I'm really hoping once we get these tubes in, he can start hearing better, just like Noah. Noah got the tubes in and started instantly talking. So yeah, and then as far as Noah goes, that is still a work in progress. So we have no idea what's going on. So we thought the dizziness was caused by his ear tubes falling out and the fluid building back up, because fluid in your ears can cause dizziness. Well, when he went last month, he had fluid in his ears, and he said, well, let's give it a month. We'll check him again. If he still has the fluid in his ears, then we'll take his adenoids and put new tubes in. Well, during that month, Noah is still experiencing dizziness every day. Every day he's telling us, I'm dizzy, house is spinning. What triggers him is if Maya or Weston or anybody spins in a circle or runs around in like a circle, that triggers him. And so we went back into the E.N.T. He looked at his ears, and Noah doesn't really have any issues. He doesn't really have any fluid in there anymore. So our next step is to go to the eye doctor, and then after that, if everything checks out with that, then the next step that we decided to bring Noah to the eye doctor. The E.N.T. said maybe, what? He said we could refer him to a pediatric neurologist where they can do a sedated MRI, but that's kind of a lot. And so we're just kind of giving it another like month to see how everything is. When Noah's having these dizzy spells, he's not stumbling, he's not falling, he's just more like panicked. And so he's not having any other symptoms that really go along with it. It's so confusing. So we decided we wanted to rule out vision, eyes, so we made an appointment with the eye doctor to see maybe if that's what's causing it, and if that's not what's causing it, then we're gonna go and talk to a neurologist and see what they think is the next step. It's confusing, it's hard. It's so hard watching him because every time he has those episodes, he's looking up and like watching the ceiling. Not like, it's not like he's in a daze looking up. He's like literally like watching, like following. It's crazy. So a lot of you guys have said maybe vertigo. Maybe I'll bring it up to his primary again before I bring him to a neurologist and see what his primary says, if his primary thinks that he needs to go to a neurologist. But yeah, that is the update on Weston and the update on Noah. All you guys who have been experiencing this and telling me your stories, thank you so much. It helps me. I just want you to know that I do read every single comment. If I don't respond to those comments, just know that I read every single one. I am a mom of 3 and pregnant. I'm reading them. If I'm not responding, usually I respond to comments at night, but sometimes I just get so tired. But I do read your guys' comments, and I do want you to know that I enjoy them, and I love reading every comment you guys put. I am going to end this video. Be sure to go follow us on our social media pages so you can stay updated with our family. I will leave those links down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will talk to you in our next video. Bye guys.
I set out on a road that I built with my own 2 hands. I met friends on the way, people chosen to make a stand. I felt strong in the sun as I walked onto path.